Top of the top. Top of the top. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Getting in the Green with Perfect Strangers. I am your host, still with the fucking most. Daryl, you got my green hoodie legend. Green hoodie legend with me with the new little look. Corey,
Hey,
man.
had to clean it up.
It's been a minute, bro. What's good with you?
Not much, man. Not much. Staying on the grind.
I see that. So we've been off, man, for about a month, almost a month. Right? But in spite of, man, you've held it down, dog. You've held it down. I've made a couple of plays off and on, but for the most part, man, when I went on vacation, I went on vacation. And I come back, man, you're like, yo, I'm trying to look like a baby face green hoodie legend assassin here. How's your plays been, brother?
I've been doing good, man. Had a little bad start there to March, but came on strong over the weekend and had a good day yesterday. So we're rolling now. Finished February strong too.
Yeah, Brock, Locke Bresner. We are back, man. We are back. Appreciate you for always being there. It's been a minute. Let's get right back into it, man. This is like riding a bicycle, dog. It's like riding a bicycle. Once you learn, you never unlearn. So about last night. Yeah, man, we winding down. We are winding down. The season is just about over. Just about over, man. Last night, some pretty good games. Detroit went in. They did their thing at home. They beat Atlanta 110-113. Philly turning out that it might have been a good look on Daryl Morey's end, right? They're doing some things now. Harden is playing really, really good ball. They beat Chicago at home 121-106. Houston, still Houston. I mean, if there's a team that's just been that team all year, it's been Houston. They've just continued to suck the entire year. And that's them. 123-106. You saw the return of Victor. Hey, Corey, man. Victor had a little bounce on him, bruh.
Yeah, he looked good, man. I'm telling you, that's going to make that Heat team dangerous come playoff time once he gets the legs under him.
Yeah, people are not talking about that, man. People are not talking about that at all. But yeah, Victor is still good. He's been off for damn near a year, right? But he's fit into that system pretty good. I think people are going to be surprised at how much better, to your point, that Miami really is with Victor playing a key role in the system. I mean, technically, you didn't even need Lowry, if you want to keep it honest, right? Mm-hmm. If you have a healthy Victor, right, you probably have a whole different lineup there. Right? Victor was that piece a year ago. So, yeah, he's back. Portland, they were looking good for a minute, but then they met Cat and them Timberwolves. Minnesota still looks good, man. Surprising team here. They go into Minnesota, lose by what, almost 50?
Oh, yeah, they were down 30 immediately.
Yeah. Utah and Dallas. Utah doing Utah things. They lose 103-111. San Antonio doing San Antonio things to my Lakers, man. I don't know what's up with the Lakers. I don't know. I've watched just a handful of games, to be honest. A handful of Laker games. Really don't even care right now. They lose to the Spurs. Pop is now 1 win away from the all-time win record. I'm just glad he didn't do it on the Lakers. I'm just glad he didn't break the record on the Lakers. But they beat the Lakers 117-110. Golden State didn't play nobody. They didn't play nobody, bro. Everybody sat down for this back-to-back, right? Easy for Denver. Joker putting up another triple-double. 131-124. They get it done. Jordan Poole had a night. If you took Jordan Poole points, you were probably solid, right? You're probably solid there. Oh, that's my alarm. My bad. And New York. Kind of off and on, right? New York still sucks, in my opinion, but they do beat Sacramento 131-115. Those are the games on last night. Anything stick out to you, Corey?
Not really, man. Big loss for Atlanta, though. Their little push for the playoffs here. Can't be dropping games like that.
Bruh.
But, yeah, I mean, other than that, man, it was a pretty good night of ball yesterday.
Yeah.
I was on Minnesota. That was about it. San Antonio, once the news on LeBron came out.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know, man. We're getting there at the end. You expect these teams kind of at the bottom, those 7-8 seeds to start. You need to put it together every night at this point. But we kind of see that they don't. So,
yeah,
I mean, it was a good night, though.
Good night, man. Good night. So let's get into these games today, bro. I think we've got some interesting looks here. It's time to get some money and stay in the green. Let's get into tonight's games. Missed that music, man. Forgot Guy on Couch has a nice little soundtrack with the show. It's been a fucking minute, man. I miss y'all. Guy on Couch forgot to tell me which show it is. Maybe it's just show one again. Guy on Couch is giving me figures. 37. Okay, 37. First game of the night, man. This line is moving, right? Moving. Brooklyn Nets at Charlotte Hornets. Right now, the line is -3, opened up at 4.5. Total on this game is 241. That's gone down to 239. Money is coming in on Charlotte, man. Which is kind of amazing to me. I think you're going to get pretty much everybody up in this game for Brooklyn, right? So now you're going to get Kyrie. I believe so. Brooklyn right now is on a 4-game losing streak, right? So that's why you probably see the money going down. It doesn't matter. Brooklyn's just losing games, even with KD back in the game. We're seeing that KD can't do it all on his own, rather. Charlotte has quietly turned around. They beat Cleveland. Don't think he had Jared Allen in that game, right? He beat San Antonio. But for a minute there, man, Charlotte was looking sad, bro. They were looking really, really sad. I don't have a lean in this game right now. If I do, it would be Charlotte full game. I do believe they can come out and just win this game outright. This is probably why you're seeing the points go down so quickly. But I do like Charlotte here. Who do you like, Corey?
Yeah, I already bet Brooklyn.
Really?
Yeah, I think they looked good last game. They almost beat that Boston team in Boston. Boston's playing great ball right now. You're going to have KD and Irving. And they just kind of had a rough go since they've been back together. They played, they lost by 6 at Boston, lost by 6 to Miami. Those are the only 2 games that they both played in. So, I think they handled this one pretty well. And even in that Miami game, that was a home game, no Irving. They lose by 6 with KD. He comes back for the Boston game. They almost get it done. Charlotte doesn't play any defense, man. Kevin Durant's going to have a field day tonight. They don't have anyone to guard him. So, yeah, I'm on Brooklyn. I got a -3. But, yeah, I mean, if the line keeps moving, I'll probably end up getting in a little heavier too.
Yeah, I can't give a team in front of a team, actually, that's lost 4 in a row. But to your point, these are hard teams that they're playing, right? Locke Bresner is saying he likes Brooklyn too. He can't believe the line move.
Yeah, I'm with. I mean, Charlotte's just not that good.
Yeah, they're not. But you can catch them. I mean, maybe that 241 isn't too high, even though the number is going down. I mean, you think there's going to be a lot of points played in this game, or made in this game, rather. So you're on Brooklyn. I'm on Charlotte. I haven't made a move or official play on that, but I do like Charlotte here in this position. Next game, bro. Phoenix Suns at Orlando Magic, right? Line was 7.5. Right now it's or line was 7. Right now, man, the line is Suns -6. Total on this game is 221. So the number's going down there too. I think a lot of people are not sold on Phoenix now that you got CP3 out of there, right? Believe after the All-Star break, this was all right. You could sell on Phoenix right now, but they're still a great team. They're a great team. They're in first place, Right? There's nothing you can do with that at all. Nothing absolutely you can do with how good and well coached this team is and how deep they are. Right? So you have a couple people out. You still have your regulars out, but now you've got those people that weren't playing, like Mo Bamba, back in the lineup. He's been in heavy rotation. Cole Anthony has been an absolute a fire starter of a player. Probably should have never dunked in those Tims, right? Probably shouldn't have entered the dunk contest. But right now, you've got Cam Johnson out, you've got Devin Booker out, you've got Chris Paul out, and then you've got the normals, Dario Saric and Kaminsky, who's been out. I believe this team is deep enough to beat Orlando. I believe they are. Phoenix beat Portland. They beat New York. They lost against Milwaukee. They lost to Utah and New Orleans, who's been on their own little tear, right? Orlando right now, they've beat Toronto, which was probably a surprise to a lot of people. They lost to Indy in overtime. They beat them the game prior and Houston. But they've still lost to Atlanta and Denver, and they've already lost to Phoenix. But that was with the full squad back on the 12th of February. I do believe this team is good enough to win and win by 6 points. I'm going to see if this number keeps going down. I do believe this is a get-right game for Phoenix to show, hey, we don't need our star players to still get things done. This is the team to do it against. I do like Phoenix here. Haven't made an official play on this yet. Who do you like, Corey?
Yeah, I think Phoenix can win this game, man. I'm not going to give the 7, though, with no Booker, no Paul in there. I just don't know if they cover it. They looked okay. They barely beat the Knicks. Then they lose to Milwaukee, which you figured was going to happen with all those guys out. And, yeah, they should get this one done. Orlando does shockingly show up some nights. But you figure Phoenix is well coached enough to win this game, but I'm not going to give the 7 here. So I'm going to fade this one altogether.
Okay. Locke is saying that he likes the over on the Phoenix and Orlando game. Any thoughts on that? 221. I mean, I would probably go over on that.
Yeah, I think it could go over. No Paul makes a big difference. Phoenix doesn't play as good a defense without him. Orlando, though, they just scare me. Sometimes they just don't shoot well, man. They put up like 80 points sometimes. So
I'm sorry, man. You know we can't do a show without Guy on Couch saying some foul shit. He over here he blasted you on a ticker, dog. He blasted you on a ticker.
This is after a couple days of coming back, too.
I know, man. We need to talk about that. You can't be coming around here looking like you about to file a complaint. I like the over, Lock. I do like the over. Babyface Corey, I got you. All right, man. Next game. Good to be back, man. Good to be back. Next game on the slate here. Cleveland at Indy. Interesting game. Total on this game right now is 223.5. So it's gone up. Line move from Indy +4 to Indy +3. Money coming in on Indy. Money is coming in on Indy, which is weird. But if you look at the body of work that Cleveland has given you over the last 10 games, they're not doing good, bro. They are not doing good. I believe they're quietly in 6th place in the East right now. But, man, they've been losing games. They've only won, 4 games in the last 10. But it's been a tough road. Toronto, you beat Toronto to get back on track, right? You lose to Philly, you lose to Charlotte, you lose to Minnesota, you beat Washington, but you lose to Detroit, Atlanta, and Philly again. You've already beat Indy on the 11th of February. You beat them pretty convincingly, 120 to 113. That line was -6, right? So now we're getting a -4 here. There's no Jared Allen. It's a huge missing piece to your play. But you've got Garland. You do have Garland, right? Karis LeVert is already injured. Already injured, bro. And then for Indy, you've had injured players all year. I do believe this is a get-right game. If you can beat Toronto, I think you can beat Cleveland. Indy here. I like Cleveland. Now, there's one thing that I won't do, and that's go to the well with their first half ATS. They were actually making money here. If I look at their body of work now, they're still up there, right? So first half ATS, they are still in 2nd place. But in their last 10, they've been 3 and 6. right? So if you're going to look at Cleveland, look at them, look at JB to have a full game. Yep, Toronto was missing both point guards. You're right about that, Locke. You are right about that. But it's still Toronto, and I think they're pretty deep, right? I think they're pretty deep. But, that is a great valuable point there. And that is they were missing their point guards. They were. So this one here, the Cavaliers, I do believe that they do have enough pieces to get it done against Indy. We have seen a new look Indy, especially with Halliburton playing. I do like Cleveland here. I like them full game versus first half and first quarter. I haven't made a move on that as well. Who do you like, Corey?
I kind of like Indiana, but I'm going to stay away from a side on this game. That win against Toronto is skewed. Not only did they not have their point guards, I mean, they started the game like 2 for 21 from the 3-point line. You just caught them on a bad night. Otherwise, Cleveland probably gets blown out in that game if they're even shooting remotely normal.
Right.
Indiana's playing okay. I wouldn't bet on Indiana, even though I do think they can get this one done. But I already locked in. I got the over first half, over 114.5. Both these teams come out the gate firing.
Mm-hmm.
And we noticed earlier in the year when Allen went out for Cleveland, they played it like an incredible pace with Mobley. So, yeah, I think Cleveland pushes the pace here. Indiana, of course, plays no defense and just wants to chuck up threes anyways. So, yeah, I'm all over the over first half here.
To your point, man, this is actually a good look. I would probably have to tail that. First half over under records right now, Pacers are number 1. In the last 10, they're 8-2.
Mm-hmm.
And they're 24-9 at home. 24-9 at home. Cavaliers, they're quietly 6-4. 6-4. So that first half over looks like a really good spot, especially with this number going down, right? The total's going down. We've talked about ad nauseum how the Pacers play a decent first half game as far as points scored. They're at the top of the league, right? So I think I'm going to tail that play. I'm going to look more. I just want to see where their points are right now. But that looks like a great play, Corey. First half over. First half over 114. I like that. All right, man, let's see what happens here. That is a play that I have a regular lead on. Regular lead. Next game on the board, guys. Pellies at Memphis. Right now, total on this game is 231.5, right? 231.5. And the total, or the spread rather, is Memphis minus 5.5. If you haven't been watching New Orleans as of late, man, these boys been balling. They have been balling, man. New Orleans have quietly won 4 in a row before losing to Denver in overtime, right? They've got a little rest now, right? They beat Utah. They beat Sac. They beat Lakers. They beat Phoenix. They lost to Dallas and Memphis already, right? But they beat Toronto. I mean, this team is balling right now. They are starting to kind of turn that corner and get it together. And you're hearing news about Zion coming back as well. Saw a newer picture of him. The dude's lost a lot of weight. He's lost a lot of weight. So he may be getting in game shape. Probably won't play this year as much as you are hearing about him. But, yeah, he is looking a little better. Memphis, on the other hand, did lose to Houston, which is embarrassing. That's fucking embarrassing, dog. What is we doing? What is we doing? You beat Orlando, you lose to Boston, you beat San Antonio and Chicago, but you lose to Minnesota and Portland. So this is a team to where I do like them to win this game, but I think New Orleans can come out and give them a game, bro. I really do. These boys will fight. And then for whatever reason, no one's really talking about Herb Jones. This guy is a great lockdown defender. Great. Probably, I want to say probably the best defender they have on that squad. CJ is coming around and playing some good ball. I do like the Pelicans here. I do like them. Am I confident enough to bet them against Memphis? No. No, not at all. Sam, what is good, brother? Good to see you, my man. So if I do have a side here, I'm going to look deeper into these numbers. Looking really quick, Corey. We still see the Grizzlies as number one in first half ATS, right? So if we're going to go to the board, right, then we can't look at Grizz first half. They are 8-2, while New Orleans Pelicans is quietly in the middle of the pack, but they're 6-4 first half ATS. This does seem like a low enough number to where the Grizzlies can beat them by 3.5. I'd wait to see if this number goes down a little bit. I do believe there'll be some large money coming in on New Orleans. I do like New Orleans full game, Memphis first half. That would be the way I'd play this game. Who do you like, brother?
I like Memphis here. I like them a lot too. I haven't locked it in yet, but New Orleans isn't built to stop Memphis. Memphis beat them by 12 not too long ago, and that was without Morant in that game. They don't have a guard that can stop Morant, and they don't have the rim protector. You know, J Val's not going to be blocking shots when Morant comes in the lane. Yeah, I think Memphis handles this one no problem. I'll probably be giving them a look first half, full game. Might avoid the first quarter because they have started off a little slow here recently. But yeah, New Orleans just isn't built, and Memphis is long enough to stay with their wings with Ingram. They got guys, that they can throw on Ingram. Adams will bang with J Val. So I think this is a Memphis spot, man. They're built to beat this team.
Sam's calling Memphis 2 to 5 points. 2 to 5 points. That's cutting it close. Yeah, I mean, I do like New Orleans. It just seems like they're getting better each game. Better each game. Right? And they could potentially make a push here. They could make a push.
Yeah, anybody can catch the Lakers.
Next game. Next game we have on the books, man. Milwaukee Bucks at OKC. Line on this is 13.5. It's going to stay there. It's going to stay there. Total on this is 231. 231. People are scared of this number. When you see a number this high, don't be afraid. Right? Don't be afraid here. I like the Bucks. I really do. I like the Bucks. It's really not much science to it. I'm not afraid of this number. Really not even remotely afraid of this number. Will I play this game? Hell nah. I'm not playing this fucking game. Sam called this game a backwood. Man, you goddamn right, bro. I'm not playing this fucking game. I'm just saying, don't be afraid of the number. Don't be. Do not be afraid of this number. I'm going to see if it moved at all, a hook either way. Line movement on this game did have it at 14.5, so it's moved down a whole point. That's better value, if you ask me. OKC has absolutely nothing they could throw at Milwaukee right now. Absolutely nothing. A healthy Milwaukee? No. And you got literally everyone out for OKC again. Giddey is gone. That was your guy right there. So now you're going with SGA and no Lou Dort. Bruh. I mean, you're throwing out patchwork right now. You're throwing out the G League. Cut the points in half if you want to. Go Milwaukee first quarter. If you don't think they're going to blow these guys out, they are going to have these guys blown out by almost 20 points in the first half. I'm not going to play this game, but I do like Milwaukee. Obviously, they can cover this. Who do you like?
Yeah, Milwaukee shouldn't have a problem with them here. I think SGA does have a big game here, though, if you want to bet his points, or PRA. But OKC, without Dort, they don't have any defense. They've been keeping some games close, but they've just been playing, bad teams in that span. Utah was banged up in that game. They kept close. Minnesota blew them out by 37.
Yeah.
Denver they beat, which seems like anybody can beat Denver on any given night. So Milwaukee here, if I was going to bet it, I'd probably bet first half.
There you go.
I don't want to give the 13.5 just in case they let off the gas there, but Milwaukee should handle this one no problem.
Yeah. Yeah, Locke is saying first quarter, first half. Me personally, I would smash the first quarter. I would take the first quarter over the first half only because of their most recent body of work is telling me that they're still third right now, fourth in the league in first quarter ATS, but they take a step down first half ATS. They're 6-4 in their last 10, so that is kind of chippy also, right? But in their last 10 first half ATS, man, these boys right now are 3-6-1.
They've been playing good teams though.
Great teams.
Phoenix,
Great.
Chicago, Miami, Charlotte, Brooklyn, Philly.
Right.
OKC's none of those teams.
Yeah, none of those. You're right. You're right. You're right. They are a different team away than home as well. So I don't know. I don't know. It's just a pass for me. But yeah, I mean, I couldn't talk you off a trifecta here, honestly. Honestly, could not talk you off a trifecta here. All right, man. So yeah, we do like Milwaukee. Locke is saying against Phoenix, Milwaukee did not cover the first quarter. Yeah. I have to look at those numbers just to confirm. But they still beat them by 10. They smacked them by 10.
Game until the end.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's Milwaukee or just pass for me here, but I probably won't get to this game. Last game on the slate, man. LA Clippers at Golden State. Line right now is Golden State minus 6.5. Was at 7. Total on this game right now is at 222, bruh. Now, Golden State didn't play anybody yesterday against Denver, right? Resting them off the back-to-back. I'm telling you right now, man, Golden State is in trouble a little bit here. They are in trouble. And they're about to play the Clippers, who is a gritty, grindy team. I don't agree with this number at all. I like the Clippers here. I really do. I like the Clippers here. You give them a little bit of rest. You see right now, Golden State, man, I mean, they have lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, same thing as Brooklyn. Do you get in front of a losing team and bet on them? No. No, man. There's more problems than just a little bit with Golden State. Trust me, dog. Trust me. There are more problems than just a little bit with Golden State. Main problem being is there's no Dre there. And if you don't think he's not the most important player on that squad, you're not watching ball. You're not watching ball. If you're seeing what Ty Lue is doing with the team that he has is absolutely amazing. These boys are getting up and they're playing. And right now, over their body of work, bro, they've only lost 3 in the last 10. Give me Clippers all day here. Give me Clippers all day. I do believe they can make this close. And if you're going to look at them early because we know how the Warriors kind of don't play in the first half, right? They're that third quarter team. They're a third quarter team. So I do like the Clippers here. I probably get here with an official pick with the Clippers. Give me the Clippers minus 6.5 or plus 6.5 right now before that number goes down even more. I like the Clippers heavy. Who do you like?
Yeah, I'm on the Clippers here too. They've been playing good ball. I know they got smacked by the Knicks in their last game. A lot of people were on them. I think it was a one-off, man. They've been playing good teams and they've been competitive every night, man.
Yes, sir.
Reggie Jackson's been on fire.
Bobby Shmurda. Yeah.
You know that, yeah, they're playing good ball, man. And Golden State, obviously everyone's probably going to play tonight after taking last night off, but even when they've all been in, they haven't been playing great.
Yeah, yeah.
They lost to the Lakers, Dallas. I mean, obviously they're playing decent. Minnesota, Dallas again. Yeah, I think the Clippers should be fine here, man. Zubac should handle the boards.
Mm-hmm.
The Clippers are deep, and they kind of just they've pieced it together. Lue's getting it done there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if they could get some guys back for the playoffs, they might be dangerous. Just depends when those guys get healthy, but yeah, plus 7 or plus 6.5 right now. Clippers will look here.
Yeah, now don't get it twisted, man. I know people are going to probably think, well, look, Daryl, they played Houston 3 games out of those 10. They played the Lakers 2 games out of those 10. So 5 games have been against shitty teams. Bruh, they did beat Golden State already on Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
They already beat them convincingly, 119-104. Right? These are Cali teams, so you're not doing much traveling at that. You've had the rest. You got a rest advantage, right? So you have had time to prepare as well. This is a Clippers spot if I haven't seen one. So I do like the Clippers here, man. I do like them a lot. Let's get into our official leans for the day.
Hey, yo, I woke up, I'm not dead. Smoked up, got out of bed. Gotta see the green, otherwise I see a lot of red. Watching what I say around some of y'all.
Yeah, man, I got regular leans. Regular leans. My first regular lean is going to be New Orleans. I think they can get it done. Full game. I do like them. And a regular lean on the Clippers here. New Orleans and the Clippers. Dogs today. 2 dogs I have for you. New Orleans and the Clippers. Who do you like, brother?
Yeah, right now I got leans on Memphis first half, full game. I got a lean on Milwaukee first half, -8. And then I got a lean on the Clippers +6.5.
Bet. All right. We'll see how it goes, man. Official plays.
Hey, yo, I woke up, I'm not dead. Smoked up, got out of bed. Gotta see the green, otherwise I see a lot of red. Watching what I say around some of y'all.
Officially, I have nothing. Right? Nothing. A lot of the side is on Memphis, man. 79% of the side is on Memphis, and that number is going down. Should tell you something. Majority of the side is on Golden State, and that number is going down. It's going down. Sam like Cavs first quarter. I couldn't talk you off that, bro. Could not talk you off that. I don't like that Jared Allen's out of there, right? And Cleveland's been kind of shitty. But Sam, I could not talk you off Cavs first quarter at all. Official picks, what do you have there, Corey?
I got Brooklyn -3. And then I've got the Cleveland, Indiana game over 114.5 first half.
I like that. I like that a lot, man. I really like that one.
So that's about it for officials. I'll probably get to some of those leans, though, here later in the day. And then keep an eye out on some player props that I'll put up later.
Yeah, that total's going down. I think we can get another hooker out of there. I really do. I think we can get it down a hooker point, maybe, before it balances back out. We'll see. We will see. All right, man. Drop my pen. That is the show for today. Quick show, man. 6 games. A good little tuner for us, right? A good little tuner for us. I think we're going to get back in the green real quick here. Real quick here, Corey. And I like that. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. This is Getting in the Green with Perfect Strangers. I am your host with the most, Daryl. I got the green hoodie legend that's going to be with me from here to eternity. Until next time, y'all, be easy.